Let me diagram it for you. You wear contacts, you say, because you can't tell the difference between the mailman and your mom without them, right? At Clausen's, when I kicked in the door, you didn't think I was a meter reader. You recognized me.
Of course. I was wearing them.
You were wearing them. Then why'd you need the case? You had on a little towel and even less fingernail polish. Yet the only thing you grabbed for was your contacts case. Not your jewelry, your purse, just that case.
So?
It makes a fellow wonder. So I looked.
You looked in my contacts case?
That's right.
What'd you find?
Why don't you tell me?
Better yet. Why don't I show you?
That's exactly what I found. Cute little things, huh? Leaves 2 puncture wounds. Just like a snake. Do you suppose that's why Clausen thought him up?
Let go of my wrist!
What's in it for you, Chris? The mortar and rocket concession? Money?
Sure, money. More money than I've seen in my whole life. Now we have the dehydrator. And in 3 days, when every member of the Disarmament Council has been eliminated, the new council will consist entirely of cartel's men. And peace will be whatever the world's largest munitions combine says it is. How about that for ironic?
Not bad. I would give it an A for irony and an F for probability.
Oh, who's going to stop it? You? You're one phone call, Thomas R. Sloane. I drop a dime, and you're dead.
Hold it, Chrissy. Wait. Chris? Chris! Come on, Chris. There's no place to run. No place to hide. I'm sorry.
Thomas, gate 3.
Thanks, Sandy. Make sure you have her in by 11 every night.
They held the plane up a half hour. It must be somebody important. How'd we do?
We bombed. The Swiss have completely rejected our warning. They think it's some kind of a scheme to delay the talks.
Obviously, they're not impressed with a King Tut look-alike.
May I take your coat and case, Mr. Sloane?
And my wallet, and my watch, and my keys, and... No, you can't take my coat. Thank you very much.
Anything else, sir? Maybe a drink before takeoff?
Yeah, a couple cassis would be nice. And do you think you could find it in your heart to drop Occupy and a couple of seats up in the lounge for later?
More than happily.
Thank you very much. Appreciate that. Okay, it would have to be an isolated inn or a hotel where they'd have complete security and be within, say, an hour of right here, Hertzen.
Hi.
Thomas, I've been thinking about Chrissy. We don't know that she didn't make a phone call. She had plenty of time after you saw her listening in. And Clausen could have people waiting for us in Geneva right now.
Possible.
Howdy.
Hi.
How you folks doing this evening?
Fine. You?
Oh, I just couldn't be better. Say, this first class isn't too shabby, is it? Excuse me. Do you mind if I sit a second? They might not boot me out if I'm talking to someone who belongs here, you know?
It's all right.
Thanks. Everyone down in coach is either asleep or watching that movie. Yeah, it's some comedy. If it'd been a Clint Eastwood movie, I'd have stayed. You and your wife planning your trip, are you?
That's right.
You know, I already seen 12 states through a bus window. And now here I am on a 747 going to Switzerland. Ain't that a kick?
It's a kick.
Boy, that airport security's something else, isn't it? Maybe take off my watch and everything. They looking for weapons, you suppose?
Listen, while you're here, why don't I order you a drink? And there's some magazines right over there.
Oh, no. Thanks, but no thanks. No, I don't personally think all that security means beans. I mean, a man could get a weapon on board easy if he's a mind to.
Is that right?
Well, sure. But first he'd have to have some sort of contact with somebody on the flight crew, you know, like the pilot. Or perhaps the stewardess. That one. Her name is Ilse Landers, incidentally.
Sabina.
Ilse. All the passengers taken care of.
All asleep.
Good. Then I'll see you below. Mr. Clausen sends his regrets.
What about the girl, Thomas? She was in on it, too.
Shame, isn't it? Get the briefcase, Sabina.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are approaching Geneva. Our captain asks that you make certain your seatbelts are fastened for your safety. And no smoking, please.
Excellent, Werner. You did magnificently.